In the spiritual world of Goloka, Radha and Krishna are eternally performing their pastimes of divine love in Madhurya Ras. Sri Balaramji, he is principal associate of Lord Krishna in the Sakya Ras, in the beautiful pastimes of loving friendship. Srila Prabhupada explains that Krishna and Balarama are the one supreme absolute truth. Balaram, like Krishna, possesses all opulences in full. In fact, it is from Balaram that Narayan, Karanodakshai Vishnu, Kshirodakshai Vishnu, Garbhodakshai Vishnu are all expanding. Sri Balaram is eternally non-different than God, but for the purpose of the Lord's own divine pleasure, Krishna expands as Balaram, who is ever in the role of the servant of the Lord. Not only in the role of serving personally, but also organizing and inspiring all others to participate in the Lord's pastimes of devotional service. Therefore, he is Guru Tattva. Balaram Tattva is the source of Guru Tattva. He is the original spiritual master. The true duty of a spiritual master is to engage people in the service of Lord Krishna. Krishna tells in Bhagavad Gita, Bhaktiyatvananiyashakya aham evam vidorajana. It is only by undivided devotional service that I could be understood as I am. Krishna does not require our powers, our influence, our wealth, our intelligence, our abilities, because he is providing all these resources to every living being. Krishna is Ras Bihari. In the spiritual world, he only has one purpose, to enjoy pastimes of love with his devotees. So therefore he expands as Lord Balaram to engage all other living entities in the services of divine love. In the spiritual world, he is Guru in that sense. The real Guru does not teach you how to become God. The real Guru teaches you how to serve God. Because through service only does love of God awaken in our heart. And Guru teaches by example. We should be enthusiastic to serve 24 hours a day with whatever we have at all times, in all ways. And Balaram, his ecstatic service is all-pervading. His enthusiasm to serve Krishna, his enthusiasm to provide facilities for others to serve Krishna. He expands himself to be the Dham of Goloka. In Vaikuntha, he is Ananta Shesha. He expands himself as Vaikunthas. And then he provides the clothes for the Lord. He becomes the clothes, the jewelry, the bed, the seat, the shoes. Such enthusiasm to serve. This is Sri Balaram. And he's always in that mood. When he appeared as Lakshman, the brother of Sri Ram, although he's the Supreme Lord, Lakshman is the source of Mahavishnu, of Narayan. They are only plenary portions of Lakshman. But as Guru, he showed by his example and his own love. When Ram was banished to forest, Lakshman didn't say, well, I'm sorry it happened to you, my brother. I guess I'll see you in 14 years. Lakshman insisted, Ram, I am at your side always. From my infancy, I have been serving you. And real devotional service is not only at good times. Sunshine devotees, fair weather Vaishnavas, at the time of crisis, their service will be disabled. A real devotee is a devotee with determination. Integrity means under any circumstance I uphold my ideals. It doesn't matter whether it's difficult or hard, whether it's safe or dangerous, whether it's pleasurable or painful, whether I live or die. This is integrity. I will uphold and preserve the ideals that I hold sacred in my life. And we're all tested. It's easy to just dance and chant when it makes us happy. And it should make us happy. But someday, you may find in your life that impediments come, where it's so much easier, safer, more pleasing to compromise. Actually, the good times are preparations for the hard times. We should really put our full heart, soul, everything into our Krishna consciousness when it's very pleasing. So that we have the strength, we have the deep connection to Krishna, that when the test comes, we will pass. Because tatenu kampam susamikshamano bunjana evatmakritam vipagam. We're qualified for liberation when we pass the difficult tests and we remain faithful, grateful, and pleased to serve. So Lakshman is Guru, he is Acharya. He's not only expressing his own ecstatic love for Ram, but he is showing what bhakti is about. I'm your servant, Ram. Now Sita was wife. Wife and husband are like one body by their vows. So when Ram was banished to forest, Sita, it is my vow, I must stand in good or bad, in life or death, or in happiness, distress, I must be at your side, my Lord. But Lakshman is brother. There's no vows amongst brothers. There's no ceremonies. The brothers, if a husband leaves wife or wife leaves husband, it's a scandal. At least in previous ages it was. Kali Yuga, it's a scandal, but it's disguised as something very normal. But for brothers, how many brothers live together? But Lakshman, he's a devotee. It wasn't because he's Ram's brother. It was because of his love for Ram. I'm going with you through any difficulty. And Lakshman, he endured more difficulties than anyone. He was simply making Sita and Ram comfortable at all times. When they arrived in Chitrakoot, he was clearing the path in front of them. He was cutting the weeds and cutting the plants so that there would be a path for Ram and Sita to walk. He was moving aside the pebbles and the thorns. He didn't mind stepping on them himself, but not a single pebble should hurt the feet of Ram or Sita. 24 hours a day serving. When they arrived at the Chitrakoot mountain, it was Lakshman. Sita and Ram were just enjoying the scenery. And Lakshman was chopping down trees and getting branches and making a house for them out of a nice hut. He was bringing water for them, collecting fruits and herbs for them, making bed for them. And when they would sleep, he didn't sleep. He stood outside the door and guarded all night, 24 hours a day serving. And in the entire Ramayana, we never hear Lakshman asking for anything except service, even in most difficult situations. And he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, teaching all living entities in the material and spiritual worlds what love is about. Selfless service. Near Rameshwaram, Ram told Lakshman, make a funeral pyre. Sita should enter fire. Let us test her chastity. He had to do it. Banish her to Valmiki Muni's ashram. Lakshman was obedient servant. But these services of what he had to do as far as showing the glory of Sita's love were so painful to his heart that he decided, as your younger brother, I have to obey. But next incarnations, I will be your older brother. So he became Balarama, and then Nityananda Prabhu. But actually we find in Balarama and Nityananda Prabhu the same spirit of 24-hour-a-day constant servitude. As Guru, to teach us, by example, a complete absorption in devotional service. And also to accommodate, facilitate, encourage services for all others. Sri Balaram himself engages in all the 5 principal rasas with Krishna. Sometimes he's Krishna's servant. collecting wood for Krishna, decorating Krishna, bathing Krishna. Sometimes he's Krishna's friend, as an equal, playing flutes with Krishna, dancing with Krishna, herding cows with Krishna. As an older brother, sometimes he's protecting Krishna in Vatsalya Ras, like a parent, and to serve Krishna and Radharani in their Madhurya Leelas. Sri Balaramji expands himself as Ananga Manjari, who is Srimati Radharani's own little sister. She has a beautiful abode in the heart of Radha Kund, where she makes so many intimate arrangements for Radha and Krishna's loving affairs. That is Balaram. This is Guru Tattva. Always eager to serve, always eager to engage everyone in service.
You were listening to Radhanath Swami on devotionalnectar.com.